Oule wash la, oule wash la, bouyo we. Oule wash la, oule wash la, oule wash la, bouyo we. Oule wash la, oule wash la, oule wash la, bouyo we. Pour méchant yo ka connaît, c'est Jésus qu'on délivre.
Baby, you should know this. I ain't going, and I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going, and I know you noticed I've changed, but I'll be on it always, always and forever, always.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, obviously, we got a lot of people here, so I'm just gonna let them introduce themselves. We got...
Hi guys, my name is Grace.
Hi everybody, my name is Jana.
Wow. Wow. Hi everybody, my name is Carl.
Oh, hey, my name's Rush.
So for today's video, we're gonna be chatting about what it's really like growing up in a Haitian household. We've been through the trauma, the drama, and we're just gonna chat a little bit about that today. So if y'all are ready, keep watching. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm gonna link all of their social medias on the screen and down below in the description box. Y'all ready to get the video started?
Yes, sir.
What part of Haiti is your family from?
So my mom is from Lagonave and my dad is from Gonaïve.
My dad's from Simac and my mom's from Léogane, Port-au-Prince.
Alright, so my mom's from Saint du Nord. That's how you say it. And my dad's from Guadeloupe.
My mom is from Gonaïve, and then my dad, we don't know.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
Have you guys ever been to Haiti?
Unfortunately, I have not.
Bombastic side.
Okay, that's our eyes. I hope so once it gets safe. So we're just waiting.
I've been to Haiti 2008 or 2009.
I went in 2008 too.
I stepped foot once, and then we're supposed to go back, and then boom, Haiti's all messed up.
The last time I went was like 2016.
Oh, that was more recent.
I've been twice. I went once in 2017 and once in 2019.
Oh, we got a double traveler period. What is your favorite Haitian meal or snack? Gotta pick one.
For a meal, meal,
Big bag.
I am big bag. For a meal, give me that legume, that sauce pot, and legume with the crab. For a snack, give me that pate. I can eat a whole dozen by myself.
The flavor, oh my god, it's so real.
I always go for plat Gili Blanc avec l'alot. It hits every time. They never make it, but it hits every time. Snack. I don't know why this popped up in my head. It's not a snack, it's a drink. The sport shake, the vanilla sport shake.
Yes. You remember the commercials they used to do for it? Have you ever seen it?
I don't know why no one has to say it, but I gotta say it. Grilled complete. Give me a full plate of grilled. I eat that every day. I'll eat grilled for the rest of my life.
You like the fatty pieces or the regular?
But
Fatty pieces, give me all of them.
Yeah, bun too. Yeah. Sweet bun is specific.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You don't like sweet bun pussy?
For me, it's gonna be like pate for sure.
Yeah. My favorite snack is tablet.
Ooh, tablet is good.
What are some of your favorite Haitian phrases?
Wapkon Josh.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You gotta translate for the people. I don't know what that means.
How do you even translate what conjure?
No, you gonna learn. You gonna learn that. You gonna learn. You gonna find out. Who is Joy?
This is one my aunt says, but I think it's unique. She says "Femme beku," like when she okay.
But mine's gotta be like the one my dad always spam. That shot shit. That shot.
Mine gotta be sake boyo.
Yeah.
I only think it's sac passe and that boule.
Oh, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
It's for the Americans.
No, that is. That's
The fake Zoes. The fake Zoes. That's all y'all know.
I was sac passe. Sac passe. Thoughts on Legley's leg when I kind of call.
The only places I could be growing up.
It's very traumatizing when you had like American friends and it was like, oh, let's go here, and you could be like, my parents are not gonna let me go there. If it's not my house, it's not church, it's not school, then you're not seeing me anywhere else.
If I had fun, like on Friday, and if I went somewhere on Friday, I couldn't go out for like another week.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
oh, did you have
Another
fun?
month.
Yeah, you did you have fun? Oh, last week. I'm like, that was last week.
Now, I would have been like, oh, I hate this. I hate the L's. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. But now that's all I do now. You said ladies, like I let go.
What's it like, man? But living in the ladies, huh? After a while, I just stopped going because my mom wasn't really forcing me to go. I was at the crib all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like I let go, that was it. My dad was like, so it's not some of you.
Were you allowed to go to sleepovers?
Hell no.
How you got what?
Sleepover? What? I couldn't even have friends.
I wouldn't even ask.
Not gonna lie though, I'm not mad at it because I be hearing crazy stories.
Yeah, with our cousins, that's why I understand that.
I don't know.
Our cousins used to come over and sleep in like in the salon with us. So like, if they could do this, why can't I go to my friends?
Because that's your cousins though. That's family. At the end of the day, that's her sister or your parents.
But even family no good either.
No, I know, but it's more. You don't know them people parents.
That is true. No difference.
Oh, me girl.
Yeah,
I didn't want
Haitian
sleepover.
parents be antisocial. They don't
That's
try like
the
be
issue.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll come back moon then.
Would y'all let your kids
No.
sleepover?
No, not to know the mom and dad and then meet the kid as well because that could be a lot of influences.
You have to not only meet but know them.
Yeah,
They could
yeah.
put up a front for the first time
Yeah,
that
that
you
sounds
meet them.
It depends, right? So like, say if my jit wants to go see Carl's jit, be like, yo, can we go sleep at the crib? I'm like, Carl, bro, take care of my kids. I can get that. I don't know, man. You go into the maid and talking about, can I go sleep over? No. What are you talking about?
You can come sleep over here. Were you whooped as a child, and what was your parents' favorite or funniest weapon of choice? I got hit with a sugar cane one time. I'm sorry, but
I remember when he beat me in, it was anything I was.
you know what was crazy about that day too? That was the last day she whipped me because she hit me with it and I caught it. She lost her mind. What is it? With a sugar cane.
I took the beating and got anything inside. There was a stick, a bow, the cord. Beat with everything.
We were not abused. Yeah, we're not
It
abused.
shaped me to the person I am today.
Yeah, I just had a belt. Was this one time I went to my mom's closet, I seen a studded belt, and I realized how much it was sparing me. I'm talking about like 2 rows of studded like rhinestones on. I was like, man, she loves me for it because she's never used this.
I love that perspective. This question is traumatizing.
You didn't get whooped?
What did you get whooped with?
Yeah, we were belt.
See, very regular.
I got whooped by a hanger and I got whooped in the shower once.
Yeah!
Caught me off guard like I'm trying to shower.
I've been traumatized.
In the shower, mid-shower. I would say
Gosh.
the best sleep was after I got whooped. Like,
Yes.
I napped so well.
I'm too skinny for that. Like them nuts, I was suffering. My mom beat me with the, the hose outside.
Yeah.
She cut it and she whoops the beat. So you hit a boom, boom. Every time you get whooped.
That's creative.
I'm so lucky. Like,
I would sleep and then I'll wake up and I wouldn't want to talk to them, but then they would be like, oh, who gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her story. That's her story.
Did y'all whip your kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Only if they need to. That's my last resort.
no, they got really pissy off for me to go outside and get a branch. You feel me?
Yeah, the branch is crazy. The whooping shaped me. Not a victim. My parents love me.
What age did your parents let you start dating?
Now,
I don't even know if I got to the age yet. They always said like growing up, oh, you can't have a boyfriend until college. And like I talked about like something about relationships around my dad the other day. He was like, oh, Grace, what are you talking about? I talked about like just the idea of marriage. She was like, oh, you can't talk about marriage. I'm like, so what am I supposed to talk about it? My sister, she just turned 28. And like they never let her date, do nothing, and now they're asking her, "Oh, where's your
That's
husband?"
exactly what that
Where was the transition period?
But mom
Yeah,
asked
that's
me
why I
that.
just keep things to myself. Maybe I'll tell my mom if I'm serious about someone. But
Did your parents have rules on like, oh, you can't talk to no girl yet?
Yeah, she'll be like, yeah, you can't talk until you're in college, and even then it's only for marriage. You better marry her in college. And I was like, yeah, okay, mom, because I was 12, but I didn't know nothing. I was like, yeah. And now I got to 16, I met someone, I was like, I'm sorry, mom. No, I can't do that. Eventually, she found out about my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, blew her lid. And then she pulled me aside. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry about earlier. I just want you to know, like, blah, 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 blah. Just
Now, when I was a kid, my mom was like, wait till you're 35. And back then I was a kid, I was like, that makes no sense. Now? She's so right. Oh, I'm not worried about that. I have an easier bit of it. I was aware that I started liking when people, I was like, oh, What do I do about it? I was in high school. I told my mom, I was like, can I go on a date? And she was like, okay. And my dad was like, you know, you're supposed to keep the condoms on you. I was like, what? Wait. My dad was just very like, from the start, he was just like, you just gotta treat women right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, he just gave me a gentlemanly spirit. I seen the way my dad has treated his female friends. And it's like, that like stuck with me. People have noticed that. And my girlfriend, when I actually had a girlfriend, they met my girlfriend. They're like, oh, don't get her pregnant. I was like,
yeah, it's always that.
There was never no talk. Like, my
Did
dad was
your
always
parents
been
ever
like,
have to talk with you? My mom didn't either.
they kind of just figured it out.
No, we know, yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like awkward for them. They just be like, don't get pregnant though.
How?
How?
Yeah, I wish I had some like guidance. Like,
Americans do that. They sit down their kids,
They do the birth
explain how it happens, why, how to stay protected.
Did y'all ever have like a cycle? My parents didn't give me to talk about my cycle.
Told you about your cycle?
No, my mom high school. My cycle was irregular at first. I remember mine was late one time, and she was like, "Your period is late. Are you pregnant?" I said no. She said, "Tika son kamonyo." I said no. Tika son and I was praying to God. I said, "I'm gonna be Mary. I'm gonna be a Virgin Mary. I don't know, God, how can I be pregnant? I didn't have sex with nobody." And I'm like crying, and she's like, "I'm gonna tell your dad." Da, da, da. And when she said call my dad, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm dead." No, period. God, come on, period. I need to bleed. I think after like a few hours, it came, and I said, "I have a period." And she's like, okay. Just scared her for no reason.
Rush is stressed. When it comes to dating, what can you not bring back home to your parents?
He got fresh cut.
Like, this is what they didn't want me to bring back.
That's all that like. He needs to have a degree. My parents.
Oh, yeah.
You can't start
Christian, love God.
What I brought home was just wrong.
everything.
Nothing was right. They'd be like, oh, I see a flaw there, flaw there, flaw here. You never told me about that.
Haitian moms are like so
Like
picky
what?
with
To like
their sons.
Yeah, the son's girls. The one
It was a girl, no problems at all. Her parents, they're Haitian. You know how they be. They don't like you. No nose piercings, no ear piercings.
Oh, yeah.
they call them bulls.
Yeah.
Anklet. With an anklet.
Don't say you're a lesbian, bro. Let's take that all up.
My mom was very nice to my girlfriend when she met her. She was like, oh my gosh. And my girlfriend was Jamaican, so she was like, oh. Yeah.
She was okay.
She was just like, so how do y'all cook y'all food or whatever? Like, they would just talk about food and stuff. They were talking about me, I guess. My mom's pretty chill. She's a very open-minded woman.
No offense,
She's not
Jamaican.
She's
Yeah, not at all. We love y'all.
Yeah, my mom would not let go of the fact that one of them was Jamaican.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, over and over again. You know she's Jamaican, right?
Jamaican.
Black American.
Black American. Oh my gosh, she has something out for them specifically.
Don't cook. They're not gonna feed you, Raj. They're not gonna feed you.
Well, I bet they're two chefs.
I'll feed myself.
If your mom ever find out you're feeding yourself and you have a wife,
Oh, if I had, okay, now you.
your mom is gonna come see. She gonna come pick you up.
Yeah.
Give me my son back
Right
now.
Do you think Haitian households are toxic and why?
It's a yes or no, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, they do have a lot of limitations on us, certain things things they don't allow us to do, but like at the end of the day, I know it's all for a reason, because like they're just trying to give us that discipline because they do love us and they just want the best for us. But again, I do think they could have done it in different ways that didn't make me feel like, I don't have freedom. So many people that they are restricted their whole life growing up, so that when they do get to college and like move away from home, like they're out there in the streets like just being crazy. So I feel like it could definitely be better, but I see the intention behind it.
Were your parents the first to come to the U.S.? I feel like that probably has something to do with it sometimes, because I mean they're raised in Haiti. They come here, all they hear is all the bad stuff that happens here, and they're like, oh no, my kid gonna stay inside the crib.
They was built with tough skin. Trying to build their kids with tough skin, but we're a different generation.
Different country.
Why Haitian kids are traumatized? There should be like some Haitian kids don't have a bond with their parents.
Have your parents told you I love you?
My parents have.
Yeah, I told you that when you like said that. Was it when you were young or was you an adult right now? It makes a big difference.
As an adult right now.
You can whoop me like, well, I love you, that's why I'm whooping you. But don't just whoop me because I'm being bad. Like, let me know why, and also give me that love and that grace that I need still.
Because the way that my mom raised me is like how I feel like we all want to raise our kids, Like we want to.
That's nice.
we want our kids to understand this and like know where we're coming from. And I feel like my mom did like a really good job of like teaching me those things as I was growing up. So I hear all these different stories, and it's like, nah, like my mom was always like, she always told me that she loved me, or like she would tell me why she's doing these things. It came to a point where like it was like when I was really young, she just stopped beating me altogether because like she said like you've been a good kid, like there's no reason for me to keep doing this. Like,
So you never did anything bad?
Not really. Like the worst thing I did like at that point was like, oh, I didn't eat all my food. I moved it to the side, made it look like I ate half of it.
She was a good kid.
Yeah,
I was a teenager though.
Did we have group whippings? Oh, I hate group whippings because I was a victim. I'm always sleeping, so why am I getting whooped? See, I appreciate how your mom raised you because I wish all Haitian parents raised their kids like that. 'Cause
Sometimes it's just being in the same crib as your parents, though.
Distance really makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Bro, so once I graduate, I'm going back. For me, she goes, oh, I love you, son. Oh, I love you, mom. Like,
I can't wait to go back. He kind of
no, yeah.
My household was toxic. It wasn't until I got like very old. It wasn't until like I moved away and everything that I was just like, okay, let me take a step back. And even now, like I find new things that I like unraveled that come from my childhood. It's just like, dang, I wish I didn't have to go through that. Like you literally said it like word for word, like I can't breathe. So much that I had to deal with, and it wasn't just me, it was my brother having to deal with that. And then I didn't know I had a sister until I was 10. And now I know I have a sister, and that we don't grow up in the same household, so it was just a lot of things. Don't get to God on how to be a parent.
Yeah.
I got out of that mindset at a certain point. When I had the language to say that was the first thing I said. I was just like, I know how you were treated growing up.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this to me.
You're Haitian, you have tough skin.
And then nobody can tell you nothing.
Like Raj, I feel like mine were like more understanding, but like I definitely agree like the times where they feel like they're always right and like you can't really talk to them in certain ways. Like they can be hard-headed sometimes, but I feel like over time, like my mom, she did become more understanding. In the Haitian community as in general, like it definitely is something that needs to be worked on and someone needs to do a study on it.
Our Haitian men be for real. Be for real.
Haitian are traumatized.
Jump scare.
Let us start. It depends.
No.
It depends on how they're raised. If they weren't raised correctly, they won't treat any girl they see terribly. But that's not all of us. Look at us. Great men right here. Outstanding gentlemen. You feel me? So
You're not a
go
dumb.
ahead and answer. What's toxic about Haitian men?
Everything.
Controlling.
The lies, so good.
The lies.
Sorry.
You pass this, so it's okay. Because you can cook, you can do your own stuff. I expect you to wake up, cook, wake up, clean, take care of the kids, do everything.
You know, wait. It depends on how long they've been away from Haiti though. Because they fresh off the boat.
I didn't do that, I'm sorry.
I couldn't do fresh off the bone.
I'm putting back on the boat.
I'm calling immigration. Pick them up now.
Women here that are going to Haiti, getting men from Haiti and bringing them back here and marrying them. Do you hate yourself?
Baby, just know he has a wife and kids in Haiti.
I see often there's a lot of cheating going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of manipulation.
No, I gotta defend myself. Him and all Haitian men that I know personally have never cheated.
What?
Amen.
And I know a lot of Haitian men. Not all of them. The ones that I know, they are the most loyal men ever. Go find you a Haitian man. What are you doing?
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
I have a sister. She grew up in New Jersey with her mom. I know my dad. My dad very strict. It don't matter to him. He likes to talk about the way my sister's mom raised him. He's just like, no, I've seen like the whole like how Haitian parents treat their sons versus their daughters, and the culture in which they come from. Like all the work is heaped on to women in the family. And so men don't really have to do anything. It's kind of sad. Sometimes they are very well intentioned. It's just like I genuinely see my daughter being successful, and so the only way I know how to protect them is by taking away any chance at anything that could happen to them. What they end up doing is putting so much pressure on them that like now they're doing all the work in the house. Now they're like not forming connections and learning how to be people on their own. And so you get to the situation where they reach adulthood, and now there's something telling them, yeah, you have to be an adult now. It's like I never got to learn because you didn't give me that space.
Are y'all planning to break the cycle?
Breaking the
y'all
cycle.
agree like with that, like.
My daughter's living in the house.
And your
Oh my
son's
gosh.
cool. You can wild out if he wants to.
Nah.
And the way he says
it's gonna
it, he
be
feel
numbers,
right.
you feel me? Like,
He gonna be like, oh, you trying to go see a girl? Alright, but
no, if he gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, yo,
I see it. I'm
like,
gonna
you're
go.
16, like, go play the game or something. There's just so much out in the streets you don't want your kids playing with. So I'm gonna move to a nice neighborhood in the suburbs.
That's where the
happening.
Your son gonna be doing crack. Right?
Have any pet peeves? For example, how our parents be yelling on the phone, making you say hello to some random auntie you don't know, stuff like that.
Bro, yeah. I'm laying in my bed, all comfy. I'm like, watching the video, something like that. My mom will call my name. I answer, yes. Silence. Where did she go? Yes. Silence. I get up. I go to her. You not hear me? Nah, I was waiting for you to come here. What do you say that?
It's gonna be the most simple request on the planet.
Bro,
I know I gotta finish that one.
You know what would be the worst? When it's something that you could get on your way there.
My mom called me over. It's like, yo, help your grandpa with the TV. Grandpa.
Mistaken said
Click
what?
source. Click source.
Call them. What?
Who you say what to?
I told my mom, yeah. She said, what? What's a yeah?
She's on the phone, bro. It's like she doesn't know the microphone is right here. I'm like, Mom. She's like,
And then you know what's funny? The person on the other end of the phone is talking the same way.
same way.
We were watching something small. We were watching a fork. She puts a big soja in front of me like, I'm trying to wash all these dishes. She keeps adding dishes. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm trying to go.
Look at the kids. They're always doing this. I hate getting compared to other people.
Yeah. You don't know what their kids
That's
be
what I'm
doing.
saying.
I tell the kid and tell them to do it for you.
You know how they do annual prayer, and you walk into that, probably took one. Everybody get kisses. Everybody get hugs. And you have to stay there with them to break.
Whoa, I already got one time. I walked into my friend's house. They're very Christian people. I went to my friend's house. Tout le monde circle là. I said, Cat, I tried to walk out. No. 25 minutes.
Are your parents ever taking you to a gen?
No. Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
It's basically
On Wednesdays.
It's like Wednesdays or Saturdays, right?
But
Early.
Why you
From
been-
7 till they done maybe like 5
Noon.
6. They're out there praying. They're on the church on the floor. In the point, I got on the floor too, sleeping.
The church, you know how when you go to Haitian churches, like the boom boxes just be so like boom boom.
Bro, they be loud.
I'm gonna be on the phone because they can't hear. They be
At Jen, my mom used to pack us a little lunchbox, a blanket for us to sleep.
Like, I don't know if y'all drive with y'all parents, but that's the biggest pet peeve. You're in the passenger. You're a passenger princess. Don't tell me where to go out to drive.
You going under the speed limit. They talking about some. Why you going so fast?
Let them drive. Speed races. Going
Anytime you just go with them, like if I'm their passenger princess, like my mom, like the area she runs, like she's stopping by everyone. Like she's going to the grocery store, she's stopping by someone's house for 30 an hour. Then she goes to the hospital to see someone else. I'm like, I understand why they sign up for this. I'm not gonna go. I'm not at everyone's house.
My mom be tricking me. She be like, you wanna go out with me?
I promise, I'm only going to one store.
Oh, bro, it's dark out now.
Everyone's house, bro. The roster every time.
One time. Never again.
It seems like you had a rough week at school. My mom would get everybody upset at me. Y'all cleaning the walls.
Oh, yeah.
The floors. Mommy, let me
You
break.
have to wash the walls?
I had to wash the walls. 5 kids in the house. Everybody pick a wall. And you wiping that wall up and down.
I never had that problem because I used to love to clean. Like
I love cleaning, but the walls always used to get me. Peeling, because you know Haitians don't know what real paint is. They mom that used to paint for outside, inside. Saturdays, that's the
Yeah, my
kitchen.
time.
My time is my
Yeah.
time. And then you don't have one because then months you go to church. And then after church, you go to church again after you come back from church.
Yeah, I had 2 services.
Yeah.
Morning and night.
Morning. Sunday is it's a shift. There you go.
My mom, she would never leave when church was over. We still there for like the next 3 hours.
You in that parking lot talking to everybody.
Yep, we're always the last car.
My dad was messy. He was messy, you know what I'm saying, in secret, right? But one time I knew my dad was messy because somebody called him to talk smack about somebody. And my dad was like, what? You know what I'm saying? They talking. You said that my black. He said, wait, mama, I'm not feeling. The person they talking about called my dad, and my dad's on the phone with him like nothing happened. I said, wow.
worst way your parents have embarrassed you, like haircuts, clothes.
I was bald headed. Up until like high school, I just had to like avoid my mind.
Your mom cut your hair.
No, who had a barber shop.
My dad cut my hair until I was 16, bro. My dad used to be messing me up bad. One time I sat in the chair just crying. He's like, why are you crying, bro? I'm like, what?
Dresses that came from Haiti.
Yes.
Baby, them dresses was so ugly.
I think you put on the pantyhose.
Itch. You like this. Sunday.
Why do you think being Haitian is now considered a cool thing compared to when our parents were growing up?
It's because of Kodak.
I hope so.
That's what I was about to say.
Kodak never said he was Haitian. nobody didn't want to be Haitian because everybody needs to stay on that trend where they used to hate Haitians. Say, oh, Haitian eats dogs.
Haitian eat cats. Haitian Flag Day was a war.
Yeah.
It used to be a war.
Like Zoe's out here claiming y'all Haitian. Baby, what's the capital of Haiti? Clock it. We went to school together. You used to bully me. And now you're on Instagram. Oh, my cousin is Zoe, so I'm a Zoe too. No, you're not a Zoe. You used to be on the train of hating us.
Never our friends.
Yo, I was never our friends.
No.
When they send us back to our country, you're not coming.
You don't want to come. You're going to be like, I'm not Haitian now.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not
grew up here, and so like she be telling me, she was like, bro, I had it hard. Like, they used to say we stink. That was their #1 insult.
It was hard. It was really hard. Before we stepped into school, they made us go to the bathroom and put our shirts inside out on Haitian Flag Day. The flags were taken, like anything was shown because they knew it was going to cause chaos. The Jamaicans have their day. I mean, they may not be in school, but it's the same day in August. Why they're not getting the same respect? And I was never in fights, thank you Jesus, but like to see my friends fight, to see the people around me get really beat up and jumped on Haitian Flag Day was so traumatizing. Said the fake ones like want to be our friend or say they Haitian. No, I remember you and I didn't forget. Like God said forgive. I'm gonna forgive, but I ain't gonna forget.
That was another thing I hated.
Y'all do, you know voodoo?
No, I do not. They act like Haiti is the only place with voodoo.
Because Jamaicans do it.
Africans do it.
Yeah.
Favorite part about being Haitian?
Culture.
Music, the food,
Everything. The little compa.
the dancing,
Our music top
our
tier.
music, yeah, our music got that.
Here, our dance. Everybody said, I want to know how to dance compa, baby. Come learn.
You don't know where to start, bro. Like the food, of course, the language is like. Honestly, people don't talk about it, but Creole is like a really nice language to learn.
It's funny too. There's so many funny phrases.
Yeah. Everything is exponentially funnier in Creole. You cannot translate certain things. It's not.
It doesn't translate.
It don't make sense. I say walk on George, and you translate that. It's like, what does that mean? They're ruining it.
Haitians got the same kind of sensibilities. Haitians are very family-based people. Like you don't talk to your family very often. At least one person in your family is gonna be like, oh, let me give you this person's number so you can talk to them. I don't know this person, but it's like in your DNA to be like you cannot forget your family.
Yeah, it's always a very loving community. Cause like I remember like during COVID, like different people were getting sick. Everyone would always like come together, like, oh, we have tea, like it didn't matter who you were, but you were family at the end of the day. Like, church girl, it's like I love worship, like at American churches, but something about that Haitian worship.
What have you on your knees? Like, feel God moving in Africa.
How can our generation help uplift the Haitian community better?
Yeah, one therapy, but just representing who you are, like day by day. Don't be afraid of who you are. Just like rep who you are as a Haitian person. Put in your bio. Be like, oh, he's Haitian too. That's the easy way to like us Haitians like connect with each other. Like, you Haitian? I seen your bio. Easy like that. Or just like show out Haitian Flag Day. Now it's a big old thing. Everyone be a part of it.
Everybody.
We have a good day. We have a good time. You know what I mean? Come to the parties. Are you Haitian? Nah. Trini, what?
Haitians are very like xenophobic people. Just don't like new stuff. I'd say for our generation, it's very important that like we're open-minded and that we're inclusive. Every time that someone learns that I'm Haitian, they're like very interested in the things like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, like this is how our culture works. This is how our food works. Like I want to show you what Haiti is about. Because a lot of people don't know a lot about this. 3, it's not something that's mandated to be learned. Something that I think deserves to be given a shine. And of course, it's like knowing where you come from and knowing these are the good parts about my community, these are the bad parts. How do I get rid of that? I will never lay a hand on my children. A lot of people don't really understand that. How could you ever lay a hand on somebody that you're supposed to protect and then turn around and tell them that this is for your own good? They don't understand the reason that you're hitting them. Beyond all the science and everything, it's literally just a moral thing. Your child is not your property. Your child is yours. Your child is not your property. Giving your child the space to learn that and trying to move away from all the things that Haitians did because they needed to survive. We don't have to survive anymore. We can live. There's a difference.
I would say doing what we can to better advocate and spread awareness on like what's going on in Haiti. I know we see what's going on in like Palestine and Congo, and like those are just as important and urgent and need to be spread awareness about as well. But like Haiti, like there's so much corruption going on with the government. Like people are dying every day. We should all start platforms to spread awareness on that. And actually doing your research and trying to see where you can, try to donate to help the right corporations that are actually going to give back for our community. Keep looking for a lot.
Don't let it die.
Younger generation must speak Creole because that's what they're using.
Teach your kids the language. I learned the language late. I learned the language.
I still learned it,
but you learned it.
I completely understand Cub, but my dad was like, if you don't speak to me in Cub, I'm not gonna respond.
My parents said
Yeah, my mom did that to me.
Yeah, my
too.
my
dad.
kids are gonna know Creole.
Yeah, I don't like that. What she said, huh?
Spanish kids, they know Spanish.
Yeah.
They know their language. Everybody know their language. Why don't we?
I know the numbers are hard, so let's start off with the worst first. The numbers get me, I ain't gonna lie to you.
If you give me a phone number, I'm gonna have to have you repeat it.
Well, don't give me the full number. Just give it to me one at a time.
Oh, say something again.
Oh, what's your number again? Oh, let me take out my notepad. 954.
That's all the one I know.
70. Alright. What is 70?
Wait, what? You don't even know the number.
And the Haitians now that are coming in, they know Spanish, they know Creole.
Yeah.
They know French.
Yeah.
That's my dad. My dad knows 4 languages.
Yeah, my
I
mom
would
too.
Show some love to Zoe today.
Try me 1804.
Well, guys, that was it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did y'all have fun recording it?
Okay.
Happy Haitian Flag Day. Big Z Day. Big Z Day. Be safe, though. Be safe today, because I know some of y'all gonna be wilding. That was it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.